Caitlin Clark, savior of the WNBA. Indiana Fever has already sold out their tickets. Jerseys are going crazy. Silent Sassy, you told me that these arenas are expecting larger crowds and they're trying to make more space. This is a big deal. I think we haven't seen hype like this coming to the WNBA ever. There's a lot riding on this girl, on this girl's plate in regards to expectation. And I don't know if she can live up to it. The one thing I do know, though, is that it's so disrespectful for her to have this multi-million-dollar sneaker deal in front of her. And she's making $6. She's making $6 on her WNBA contract. What? Come on now. Really? Like, what? Can they get more money? Listen, I am somebody, and I understand. I sympathize with the WNBA. I think that they should be earning a lot more money. But their seasons are shorter. They don't have a lot of TV revenue. There's not a lot of teams. I think attendance has been good for them the last 3 or 4 years. That it's risen in the last 4 years, which is good, right? That shows improvement. That shows an interest level. But there has to be more than that. Merchandise, jersey sales. There has to be more interest to put into the game. And I think she might not be able to live up on the court expectations on the court, but I think her being the hype train that it is, I think a lot of sponsors, a lot of eyes are going to be on the game just to see what she does, right? Whether she fails or succeeds, I think the world is watching, right? And hopefully if they generate more income, I think the salary should rise. Like, she's only making like $76,000. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just like a nice salary for like an average person.
That's like somebody who's coming out of college, with a nice degree. They making 80 out the gate.
Yeah.
You're making more than Caitlin Clark? Come on now.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was really surprised. I mean, obviously you said like she has the opportunity to make millions outside, and she's gonna. I think, did she sign the deal or?
Yeah, I think she did sign the deal. Yeah.
So then she has,
Yeah, she's gonna have a ton of endorsements. She may end up making about $20 million off the court. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So her WNBA contract is null and void. It doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But do you have interest to see her play?
I was actually during all the college finals and stuff. I was actually seeing it everywhere. So yeah. I was interested.
So you were interested.
Checked it out, and definitely I feel like there is a lot of hype, I guess, just for the college. So I feel like people are definitely going to transition and follow her.
Yeah.
So I do expect it to be pretty big, and I'll definitely keep some.
Yeah, you're intrigued.
Stuff. Yeah.
You're intrigued. Yeah, definitely. Look, I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh man, this could be the Bird Magic type of impact to how she can sit." Just stop it right there. Ain't nobody Bird or Magic. Ain't nobody saving nothing. Okay. Ain't nothing to save in the WNBA. It is what it is. It'll stay where it's at or go up a little bit. She gonna be good. But all I'm saying is that Diana Taurasi, legend, she said something very, very paramount to me. She said, "Look, you ain't playing little girls no more. You playing professionals. So if you can be able to do it against them, that's fine, cool. Splatter and clap. Do it here with some real badasses. I've been doing it for 20 years at the highest level. If you can do that with us, then now we can give you some respect on this side. I respect that. I don't think that's hate. I don't think that's jealousy. I don't think that's anything like that. You got to prove yourself. Just because you did it in college, just because you were successful and had one of the most storied careers in college, respect. But that's over now. You are now a professional. You are now a WNBA player. So what that means is that whatever you do from this point, it didn't matter what you did in Iowa. It didn't matter all the stuff that you did, all the records that you broke. You don't want to be that person like, oh, you remember Jimmy in high school? Man, Jimmy was the man. Where's Jimmy work now? He works at Staples down the street. You know, didn't really pan out. You know, college wasn't really his thing, and he flushed out. But man, Jimmy in high school, man, 8 touchdowns in a game, man. That record still holds. You ain't trying to be that person. You want to be able to build off of what you've done so far and take it to the next level. So, you know, I'm curious to watch it. And shouts to her for getting a Nike deal. But WNBA, they got to do better with those contracts, man. You could at least give them 100,000. Like, it's that bad where you can't get 100K.
Like, how much does like a top earner make? You know?
Yeah, like $6. I don't know. I definitely think it's definitely in the hundreds. Obviously, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, maybe the top earners probably, I don't know, 150 maybe. Like, it's.
But still, like, you think of like a professional athlete, there should be on like in basketball making,
Yeah.
you know, millions.
Yeah. But that's just like I said, you know, people have always said, oh, you know, the women need to be making, you know, comparable to the men. It's not the same game. It's not the same excitement level. And it's not the same enticing product for endorsements and sponsorships and companies to buy in. That's all it is. I remember when the WNBA first was in, you know, the inception of it. It was exciting. People wanted to see it. The Houston Comets were the dynasty. They won the first 4 championships. Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, you know, Tina Thompson, all of these girls. It was a great great time. It was great basketball. It was, you know, exciting. And then after a while, it just got worse. No money, no endorsements. They couldn't find ways to grow the game accordingly. And with Caitlin Clark, they have another chance, and I hope that they take the right steps to be able to, one, promote her everywhere, make sure that everybody, even outside of the Fever, Indiana, know who she is. Obviously, they do, but make her go everywhere. It's the WNBA's job to make her now the face of the league. So, which means that she has to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Give her video game covers, give her this, give her that. Like, make sure that she's everywhere so that everybody, even people who don't care about the WNBA, will want to see her play. So that's my little tidbit for you, WNBA officials. Do something with this girl and hope, keep your fingers crossed, that she can actually produce on court.